I'm Heidi Alexander. I'm a photographer based in Edinburgh. I was very familiar with photography and cameras because of my father, who's a motor racing journalist. He was. I was given a camera when I was in my late teens by my father, a Leica M4, which he'd use for his work. I was studying at Stirling University in my third year, and I had a friend studying down here, so I came to visit 3 weekends in '76 and '77. And it was these weekends when the market was going on, and I wandered around in the streets like I do with my camera, and I always did wherever I went, and I just was drawn to the noise and the atmosphere and the energy. It was an exotic place for me at the time, 40 odd years ago, and it exuded community. That's what I remember about it. There was a lot of shouting. I remember a lot of shouting prices. People shouting their prices, come and get it here, don't go there. I've got the better price. And people calling to each other, chatting to each other, seeing each other. And you see it in the photographs. There's a lot of interaction between people. There was the hops from the brewery, people singing the hymns, and the pastors delivering their sermons. I like photographs with people, and the challenge of photographing people who are not used to having a camera in their midst. And I got away with it mostly. Like a lot of negatives, and they got put in a box, and I went back to my studies. And a few years later I started having babies, and I was at home with kids, and then I was working as a social worker for 20 plus years. So I didn't get interested in scanning old negatives or even looking to see them until lockdown. What else was going on, right? It was weird. It was like seeing somebody else's pictures in some ways, and yet it brought back memories. I could almost hear the sounds and smell the hops again. But I had no idea that they would be as popular as they have become with everybody else. To bring the images back into the community and be the sort of facilitator for that, I'm going to be really proud. It's a social document of that time, and there wasn't a lot of photographs around about it. It's always been something that is there to annoy family and friends with, but then later they're very grateful to have a record of an event or whatever. I don't know how I could do without it.